tons of betting, tons of opportunities to make some of that back. I want to make some money. There are few sporting events that are able to draw in non-sports fans. In the last Unboxed episode, we looked at the business behind the Super Bowl. Now, we're going to take a look at March Madness. Each March, 68 Division I college basketball teams from the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or the NCAA, vie to win the national championship. For the last 2 weeks of March, it's almost impossible to avoid the mania. In 2019, the last time the tournament occurred without COVID-19 disruptions, Challenger, Gray, and Christmas estimated that the tournament cost employers $13.3 billion in lost productivity as workers spent office hours filling out their brackets and trying to sneak off to watch games. 2020 was surely different. As the coronavirus hit the US hard in March 2020, the tournament was canceled. While businesses didn't have to worry about sports-induced losses of productivity, the NCAA suffered mightily from the cancellation. Historically, the tournament has accounted for 80% of the NCAA's revenue. Between lost ticket sales and TV and marketing rights agreements, it is believed that the NCAA lost more than $800 million in revenue in 2020. It was able to receive $270 million in cancellation insurance for that year. 2021 brought different challenges as the tournament was held completely in Indiana to maintain COVID-19 prevention protocols. Live attendance was capped at 25% of capacity, and employers, still having much of their workforces at home, almost surely saw a loss of productivity when game hours coincided with work hours.
For the National Collegiate Championships, this Texas score foreshadows things to come.
What is likely to be different this year is the impact of gambling. Gambling and speculation have always been part of the tournament, either in formal ways at legal betting sites or more informally in office pools. Even Warren Buffett holds an annual bracket challenge in which the Oracle of Omaha has promised millions to an employee who has the perfect bracket. The odds of doing so are 1 in 9.2 quintillion. Luckily, the consolation prizes aren't that bad. With more states allowing online gambling, expect to see billions of dollars wagered. Last year, the American Gaming Association estimated that 47 million people would wager on the 2021 tournament. In the past, much of that activity happened informally, but it was estimated that $8.5 billion was wagered. With online gambling legal in more states and a greater variety of the types of bets people can place, we would not be surprised to see those numbers climb. And I'll be one of them. So I have been betting for about 2 weeks. I had moved $100 into my DraftKings account, and my first bet did not go so well. If you remember, I bet with my heart, bet on the Sixers, and they lost, which made me lose about $20. But then March Madness started, which gives tons of opportunities to bet, not just on the outcome of games, but also what can happen in the games. Being a novice, I just placed first round bets. And when you look at the number of games, I actually did okay. I only lost 8 of them. But then when you look at the dollar amount, hasn't been so impressive. I'm looking at a balance in my DraftKings account of $81.27. I really just have a gain of $1.27, not super impressive. So I am going to sit out on the second round of March Madness, and I'll come back to bet on the Sweet 16.